guys, it's your boy Sasuke the God, bro, and that is
Max Deruler.
Man, we haven't been here in a while, man. I got sick for a little bit, you know. Thought I had the COVID, you know, but I was good, man. And
tell people that, bro.
Hey, man, you know, I had to make sure I had to get tested a couple times. I got tested 3 times, man. Came up negative all 3 times, so I'm pretty happy about that. But yeah, how's everything been with you, Max?
Terrible.
Oh, man.
I'm still on the hunt for a PlayStation. I'm going into like a Buddhist type hold where I'm like, you're not getting it.
Oh, man.
This year. 2021 is my year for PlayStation 5. I just need to come to terms with that.
What happened to Black Friday?
Yeah, the GameStops have like 2 consoles for every store.
GameStop is the worst, bro.
Yeah, Walmart is just a mess.
Bro, I was talking to somebody and he said he went to Walmart to try to get him a pre-order a console. He said like 2 seconds after he had it in his cart, it took it out of his cart and it said it was sold out. I was like,
I'm not gonna brag here, but on every site, Target, Best Buy, PlayStation Direct, even Microsoft Store, Sam's Club, Walmart, all of them, I managed to get the console I wanted in the cart, and then couldn't do anything after that. Aside from, you know, I did get my hands on Series X.
Serious. And he's serious with the Series X. Like, there you go, guys. There you go.
Like that. That's cool.
Yeah, put it like that, and then you can go. Vroom, vroom, vroom. I don't know what sound that was, but you know how it.
Yeah.
But yeah, man.
We managed to get our hands on a PlayStation
5
Sense.
Mm-hmm.
So that's pretty cool. We got both the controllers.
Yeah, man. So you've been doing your work. You've been doing your hunting.
I've been trying.
Hey, man. It sounds like you've been out here, man.
Trying.
You know, shoot, man. Because I can't lie, dude. Like, I've been seeing way more people having a PlayStations than I've seen way more people that have the Series X. I'm gonna be honest.
Yeah.
You know, so I think they, you know, let's just get into it now, man. I think this is the worst rollout I ever seen of consoles, bro.
Yeah.
You know, like, honestly, like, I don't know, man. Like, they made it to you. I get it because COVID, but a lot of places don't even abide by the rules of COVID, you know? They still letting almost 1,000 people in at a time, you know?
Yeah.
Like, Home Depot, you know? They don't care about it.
It's all the stores. They're going to make the money that they can make when they can make it.
That's true. And I'm like, you know, they put out a announcement where it was like, we not putting no consoles in stores. So you can, yeah. So it was like, and Microsoft, I guess, just like lashed on to that, and they didn't say anything.
Microsoft was touch and go.
Yeah, you know.
You can find them somewhat in the wild, but more or less.
I'm gonna be honest, like, I feel bad for a lot of my homeboys that, you know, been telling me they've been trying to get Series X's and they haven't been able to find them anywhere.
Yeah.
You know. And somebody like me that orders something and it keep getting pushed back, and it's like, I don't know what's going on with that, you know. Yeah. So it's like, hey, you know, you wait for those times and can't even get it. I remember the days where I just went up and just copped the 360 straight day one, or copped the series, the 1X series, just, you know.
Yeah.
So it's like,
it's getting real out here, man.
Yeah.
I'm hearing small reports, not many, that FedEx workers are snatching consoles.
Man, when they, I guess
post delivery, they're like, here's some bananas or whatever.
They're leaving you bananas for your console. Imagine paying $600 or $700 and you just get a pack of bananas, bro. Like, that would be the worst.
Everybody's struggling, including the FedEx people.
Who you with, bro? Like, come on, man. You gotta pick a side, bro. Everybody trying to get these consoles, and they said FedEx workers. I seen this one meme where it was like, people at Amazon was like, had the consoles under their shirt. It was like a guy, and then he looked at the manager, and the manager had one too. He was like, they just gone somewhere out, like, what the hell is going on?
It's getting serious.
Consoles got everybody going crazy, right?
I mean, yeah. It's a benign point, but, like, you know, morally, I try to support people as much as I can.
For sure.
Right? I don't like to pirate nothing. I don't like to promote deviantness.
I
Right?
get you, man.
I've had people in my life who are known scammers come up to me like, "Hey, I know you don't have a PlayStation. Would you like one?" I'm like, "No." $1,000. I was like, "No. Why would I?"
No. Step back, bro. You know, like, my homeboy said he seen a Series X on, like, the day one drop for, like, 3 Gs. I'm like, 3 Gs?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
They're not. Well, yeah. Maybe day one they're probably going to die.
Yeah, I was looking like...
They're decreased now.
Okay.
The highest ticket item is the PlayStation so far.
Okay.
It's easier to get your hands on an Xbox, even from a scalper.
See, look, this is I don't know. You know, because
I've been looking over there.
I get you.
I haven't done it. This is all I got. From Amazon. This is what I got.
Amazon, step your shit up, man. Because honestly, us not being able to get these consoles, you know, and we got Prime. We got Prime, bro. We've been having Prime for years. When my console next day? You know, they delivery, bro. You know, the only thing though is about Amazon. You know, they've been worked to death right now, bro.
Yes.
Everybody's been ordering Amazon straight off. You know, just like, hey, yo, Amazon, I just need toothpaste. Like, what the fuck? You can't just go pick that up from the store? No. They just bring it up.
Yeah. I think the statue was supposed to be 1 day shipping, and it came like 3 days later.
Look at that. Hey, shout out to my new figurine. It's provided by Max, you know. It's right here. Scott Summers, you already know. One of my favorite X-Men guys, you know, and this is like my favorite form of him. So when he went to go Dark Phoenix, you know, kill Professor X, and like one of the best comics ever, you know. The Terrorist, you remember that? He said, bro, Scott Summers said, Magneto said himself like, shh, you guys gotta be aware. When you got Storm the Goddess.
Wow. I hate that I gave you that comment.
Storm the Goddess, Scott Summers the Terrorist.
That's not even in that, whatever.
It's not Magneto the Devil.
Let's not go down this road.
Hey, who you with? Hey, that's what I'm just saying, bro. It was crazy, right? You know? But, I don't know, man. These console rollouts been pretty horrible, honestly. To me, yeah, man, it's been the worst rollout I've ever seen in my life. And I don't recall companies saying, like, we produced a whole bunch of these things, so don't trip. You know, we got you guys. And you look and you like, sold out in 1 second. Like, you're like, hold on, you did not produce enough, bro. Like, how many of you guys said you made? Like, because honestly, they sold out like 2 seconds. That was the horrible, like, who were buying these things that they sold out that quick, you know? Yes, I don't know, man. Honestly, it just kind of make you look at your stuff for a moment. You like realize, you like, wow, is it really worth it?
Yeah, man. There's reasons like this why I don't buy Jordans.
I think Jordans are a horrible shoe. I'm gonna be honest. I had 2 pairs of Jordans my whole life, and I would never buy another pair of them.
Yeah. I just meant, you know, like the like scarceness of it.
Okay.
And the fact that we go through this at a console level on average 5 times a year. And they do that, what, like every year maybe?
Yeah, ours every 4 to 5 years, right?
I couldn't imagine doing this more than like every 5 years.
Man, it's like you got to think, like, dude, you got to draw a line. But, so, were you happy with your rollout games for the Sony and the PS5?
Yeah, for the most part. I'm not a Demon Souls guy, so I'm not getting that. It's exclusive to PlayStation 5, so I don't have access to that. I got my hands on Spider-Man Miles Morales.
Okay.
Platinumed it.
Oh, you platinumed it?
Yeah.
You beat it already?
It's rough. Spider-Man games are roughly they're on the easier side of plats.
Oh shit!
You go all the way down the ride, and that's kind of how you get it.
How did you like? Because I'm gonna be honest. Like I've been playing Demon Souls lately. I thought Demon Souls 1 was the worst. Demon Souls 2 was like a way step up from Demon Souls 1.
Yeah.
You know, it's like the reaction time for like the people. I mean, from like the games are way different. Like I remember in Demon Souls 1, like I pressed the button to slash, and it was like 2 minutes later, and it came out and he finally slashed and somebody comboed me by mid slash. I'm like, wow, this one just reacts way better, so I'm making my way up, you know. Just playing through them. We're finna be on Demon Souls 3 soon, you know. I've been having the 2 homeboys that help me out, you know, AJ and Jerry Springfield come through, help me out play some Demon Souls. If you guys want to play with me, let me know. I'm gonna put my gamer tag in the comments, you know, let you guys know. Sasuke the guy, you already know. But yeah, man, Demon Souls, and those 2 games I'm actually jealous about, you know. 2 pretty good games, 2 pretty, you know, high scale games that you guys got.
I guess you could say Bugsnax. I don't want to include that though. Or the Astrobot Playroom.
I don't even know what that is.
Yeah, it's like a mascot game, if you will. And you play as like little robots, or kind of like redesigned DualShocks, if you will.
Oh, okay.
They run around, kind of like Minions, if you will.
Oh, all right.
Get into shenanigans like that.
Well, I guess that's pretty cool. See, look, that sounds better than what the Series X got, you know, because we got what Valhalla, that's for everybody. We got Yakuza, I think that's for everybody as well.
I mean, the biggest news is that Halo, what is it, Legendary, whatever?
Yeah. You know, but I've never been a big Halo fan like that, so I never was hyped on Halo.
That was it, though. That
was
like the thing.
Well, Cyberpunk, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah, you know, that's us, you know?
It's coming to everything.
Yeah, it is.
Even Stadia.
Why? We shouldn't even talk about Stadia. It's the worst console ever. I can't believe you brought that controller out. Look at the worst controller ever, guys. It's not even a console. Would you say earlier it's a way of life?
It is a way of life.
It's not a way of life.
It's like an Xbox controller.
I don't ever compare that to Xbox. Look, this is how much Google want to rip off Microsoft. You know, that's horrible. Horrible.
I give you that, man.
Yeah. Get off of us. Get off of us, Google. You can't get on Microsoft like that. You know, but I would say the one game that we got that you guys didn't get was Tetris, right?
I can't confirm that we have that.
Yeah, baby. At least we got Tetris. At least we got Tetris.
I'm sure it's on Stadia.
Hey, you know what? Don't ever come at me like that with Stadia. Stadia barely got a couple of games. They got what?
I don't know.
Yeah, that's all I know. That's what I thought. When's the last time you played your Stadia?
When I got it.
Oh, 3 years ago.
I don't know when that was.
We don't even talk about Stadia no more, bro. Like, honestly, it's like, you talking about the worst rollout ever? You talking about...
I mean, say what you want.
Everything they promised.
You could have gotten your hands on the Stadia.
Bro, everything they promised when they came out, it didn't turn out like that.
Okay, but that controller would be in your hand.
I want that controller. But okay, I got you, yeah. But still, I don't want that controller. Right. That's the worst controller ever. Let me see. You just feel different. You just feel the cheapness of the Stadia compared to the Series S like controller. You like, hold on, who you with? Who you with Stadia or you with Series S? We already know a lot of people with PlayStation. Of course, I can't be mad at that. Like I said, you guys had a great, you know, 2 great games that came out with your stuff. Yeah. So, can't really be mad about that, you know. People were so, like, almost double what Microsoft did, so, you know.
Yeah, I think it's a 2.1 to 2.5 PlayStation that's middle. And, like, 1.3.
Blowing us out the water, guys. Where we at? Where you Microsoft fans at? I'm about to buy a Microsoft chain. I seen they had some on sale. You know, just the Xbox chains. Hey, that'd be fun, right? That show people who I'm with, like, who you with? Just running around, you know? I don't know, man. I think I'd be fire with it. Well, we already know with these consoles, we already know where we stand. He's on the Sony side, I'm on the Microsoft side. So, you know.
It is unfortunate that, like, me and you both can get our hands on the consoles that we want. Technically, you've paid for yours, though. Like, yours is...
in limbo.
It's paid for. It says it's coming to you. You know, maybe a FedEx guy might do something. We don't know.
You better not give no damn bananas.
We don't know that, but it should be here.
Hey, if I get some bananas, I'm going ape shit in this bitch, bro.
Better with those bananas.
Ape shit there. Coming out all over with these bananas, bro.
It is very unfortunate, though.
Shit, we're gonna make some banana pies in this bitch. You already know, man.
If you get Not if you don't get a console, you get bananas. Don't eat the bananas.
No, definitely not. We finna go ham with them, real. Ham.
Throw them at every FedEx driver.
All right, man. So we already see who has the better game rollout, but like I said, together by itself, you know, the rollouts is just horrible, man. Can't even pick them up in stores. God damn.
No.
Where you at, Switch? Switch has been in the cut, just like looking at everybody like, Y'all do that. Y'all look horrible, right?
Switch time to time it's like difficult to get your hands on.
But they even just posted up by all these people, because I've been seeing a lot of stuff on Twitter about both of these consoles. Like, this is the worst, you know? Like, people mad, and you just seeing the people that's the scammers. Like, yeah, I got 3 of them. Like, so, like, we don't care, bro. Bro, like,
scammer groups have them in the thousands. There's like groups of like gangs of scammers that just like, yeah, we got a couple thousand.
Imagine.
It's true.
Man, let's get off of this. Let's talk about, you know, Wonder Woman.
Okay.
That's been pushed up, you know, to Christmas.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
That it's coming out this year.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Like, I thought that was really interesting. Mm-hmm. I didn't know that there was going to be any movies coming out this year. Foreshadowing to later on.
Yeah, I get you.
But yeah, more so on that with whole COVID and everything. They're releasing it
on HBO Max.
That's crazy.
Yeah. What do you think? Like, cause we kind of, I don't know. Cause you already know, back in theaters, I used to watch, like, you know, Collider and stuff to see what movies actually made back from that. But if you don't have HBO and you have to rent it, do you think it's gonna be like $30 like Mulan was?
It's not. On Christmas Day, if you have a HBO Max account, you don't pay anything. Mm-hmm. You just watch it. It's not. They're not doing the Disney Plus model.
Oh, okay. See, because I remember on Mulan, it was like $30 if you don't have Disney Plus.
Even if you had it.
Oh, for real?
Yeah.
Oh,
if you watched it on my account, right?
Yeah.
I paid $30.
Oh, damn. See, I got it for free.
In December, I believe it will be out on Disney Plus. Mulan. Like, forever.
But you know what? That movie wasn't even worth it. You think about it, you know? $30, that's more than what you're paying to go in theaters, right?
A full sale movie theater ticket, you're paying, what, $20 just for the ticket. Mm-hmm. You know, let's say you know, just walk by the
confession center.
But yeah, you don't get anything from there. You just want to smell it real quick. That's cool. that's free. They get you there.
Who does that?
Hey, I do.
Oh.
You walk back out. You get in your car. They get you with like what, $10 paying to get out.
I guess. But at least in the theaters, it's experience. You know, you get that whole like. I remember.
I'm not saying it's different. But
yeah.
Mathematically, it adds up.
Okay, all right, I understand.
To me, it did.
Okay.
Quickly, it added up. I was like, oh yeah.
All right, I understand.
50 is like a threshold for me where I'm like, I don't know.
Day one. Yeah. So say like this: if they released it Black Widow, $50.
I'd have to really think about it. I've been starving for Marvel content, so that's a little different. But $50 is still a deep sell.
$30 would be more your area.
$30 to me is fine. That's a movie theater experience, and that's like for a single guy like me going in, smelling popcorn, getting out.
Man, honestly, bro, when you go see Marvel movies with us, we eating popcorn, bro. We eating everything. We balling out.
If you think about it, you've always gotten popcorn.
Yeah, dude, that's my favorite part of my experience, bro. Like getting my popcorn, bro. When I seen Endgame, bro, I seen Endgame at least 4 or 5 times.
Because you end up paying what you did for the ticket, what you did at the concession stand.
Yeah. Getting that popcorn.
That puts you well over $30.
But it was worth it.
Okay.
Imagine having that soda, having that popcorn.
We got soda.
Yeah.
We got popcorn.
I want that popcorn. I want the one in the machine.
It says movie on it.
No, get that shit out of here. I want the one in the machine that go pop, 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 pop. Everything pops down here. Like, you know what it said? Everything flows down here, baby. Okay. He made the pop signs. Popcorn, pop, pop, pop. Like, dude.
Maybe. I don't know.
I just said, I don't know, man.
I feel like this is like really a bad sign. Like, if movies keep doing this, this could be the point people will be like, hey, movie theaters kind of died December 25th.
Damn, imagine.
Yeah.
Because not far long after this, they get the Snyder cut of Justice League. That's like 2 hitters back to back, so people gonna come back to back to see these 2 DC
and
properties.
I see here that the budget was $200 million, so I don't think they're getting that back.
Nah, I was just thinking. I don't know. Because things like this, if people are more likely to, because what about the people that don't even go to the theaters, you know, and they more likely to rent it at their house or buy it at their house, you know, like.
Yeah. I guess.
It's just, I don't know, that theater experience is so different. Like, watching Endgame now is good. Like, cool, I have the movie. But watching Endgame in theaters was like a whole different experience. You get me?
Yeah.
It's just like, wow, they taking me on this world. Got the 4D seats, you know, like, you know, Cap throwing on the hammer. You're like, oh shit, I get me. Oh, god damn. The seat moving. You know, you just hear Thor like, oh, no way. You know, you're like, oh, shit.
I mean, you can have not a similar experience, but you can have a good experience.
Okay, I get you. All right, so how do you think this movie gonna do then? You think it's gonna do well?
It's gonna be like Netflix. We're not gonna know.
That's true. That's true.
Just, if we get another one, we get another one. If not, like we'll never know.
Man, I hope. I don't know, man. I hope it does pretty good, so this trend continues. But I don't want the movie theaters to fall, man. Like, I heard that they're trying to do the drive-ins like really big right now. I would like to try out some drive-ins, but you know, like, this is movies has always been a big thing to me. That's like one of my favorite things to do.
Yeah.
You know, the theater experience, just going there, talking about it with your friends after, you know, just having a good time. It's always been that right there. I remember when we seen Black Panther together, like the first Avengers, when we seen that together, $50 a ticket, you know, it's like, man.
I love you a lot for that.
Yeah, man, that was a great experience, you know, and I don't want that experience to leave, you know. Again, I might be an old guy just talking from an old standpoint, but I thought those experiences were great, you know.
We'll see.
Yeah. All right, so to the movie that actually did come out on consoles and everywhere.
This blew my mind.
New Mutants.
I didn't know.
You didn't know?
You're like, hey, you saw it, right? And I was like, no. No, I didn't.
You usually up on all the news before me, man.
Didn't even know it came out. I
was
like, all right. I thought about it too. It was like, hey, you want to pay what, $6 to rent it? I was like, maybe. Maybe I do. And I was like, I've been buying all these goddamn movies so far. I just buy this one.
Yeah, I bought it too. You know,
regrettably, I bought it. I didn't, man.
So I'm not gonna say it's my favorite movie out there, man. It's an okay movie. You know, I see where they said they wanted to make it a horror type film, and I get that. That would have been so much better than what we got, but it's not a bad movie. You know,
I gotta disagree with you.
Oh man.
I don't even like doing this, like being like real nitpicky about like very minute stuff, but doing this, if you will, like editing stuff, I'm noticing more and more like of what other people edit and how they've edited like together things that do or don't make sense. And then at least with me when I watch the movie, I can tell that like when they edited this, like that. Like what we're currently looking at, like that doesn't make, like you're only putting this here because you have it. This doesn't make enough sense full sell just for me to be watching it right now.
Okay.
And that to me consistently kept happening where like even what you're saying is true. It's like, hey, if this went scarier, maybe it would have been cool, but we just like, all right, you're I don't know, are we spoiling this movie?
Yeah, we can spoiler alert.
I mean, yeah. Did you know this movie was out?
It's out. It's been out for a minute, you know. But honestly, like, alright. Honestly, some of the times Rasputia pulled out her arm like, this is my powers. And then you like, that was not needed for right here, I guess. You know, it seemed like more of a development in the characters, you know? Like,
I would say the first time you see her fight those guys with the like weird mask,
yeah.
I think that was the first time we would have seen it. Because they put a lot of emphasis on like her, the arm brace, if you will, and that like weird lightsaber she had. I think that was the first time we should have seen it because there was so much like dedicated on that one shot. But we've seen it so many times before that, where it was like, all right. When I saw it, then I was like, why are you doing that now? This isn't even like your bear fight.
That's true. Okay, all right, I can understand that. See, like me, I didn't jump into too in depth like that.
I don't want to do that.
Yeah, so I'm like, okay, cool, because they did zoom in and you could see how they was like, you know, I get it.
Was supposed to mean something when they did it there, but it just got cut so many times where it was like, well,
it kind of
we're putting that in there. See, I don't want to make it sound like the editing is bad in that movie. I'm sure they did what they had to do to make that movie make sense, but it's just a culmination of things. What was shot, how the studio got passed around a bit, and the narrative kind of like went around. Like it was a lot, I think, for everybody. And what we got made enough cohesive sense, but I just felt like it was, to me, like a letdown.
See, look, like me, it kind of made sense to me. Again, she was fighting against her past. You could tell she was been abused when she was a younger person. So it's like, I'm like, that stuck to me. I'm like, okay, she's actually fighting against her demons. All right, cool. You know, like, this is where I'm standing. So it's, to say that it got a 33% on Rotten Tomatoes was kind of like a stretch for me. You agree with that?
I don't look at ratings like that.
Like, again,
IMDb gave it a 5 out of 10.
I think that's perfect because I think it's just a regular movie. Like,
Metacritic is less than that.
You know, honestly, I think it deserves just average. I don't think it needs to be below. Average is where this movie stands to me.
I don't agree with rating things like that, but I would say Rotten Tomatoes hit it
33%?
Dead on.
I don't think so, man. I think it's better than
it's below average.
You know what? If I had watched this movie in theaters, I probably would have been more mad.
Okay.
I probably would have been like, wow, like I wasted my theater experience. Like when I went to go see Wreck-It Ralph Breaks the Internet, I was like, this was a waste of time. This is not Wreck-It Ralph, the first one. Again, like I was expecting something else and I got something totally different.
Yeah.
You know, so I'm like, all right, cool. Well, it's just a couple of movies when you come out the theater and you're like, wow, I waste my money. You know? Like, I remember I seen Halloween 2, Rob Zombie. And it was just like, what the hell was that? Like, like one of the worst Halloween movies of all time. I used to see Halloween 3 was the worst. But Rob Zombie, stop casting the same people in the same movie in the sequels. We don't need that, bro. Like, he had like the same people that died in the first Halloween in the second. It was just... It blew my mind. Like,
I think I looked at why he does that, but
no,
I guess that doesn't matter to you.
No, we don't need that. It's a whole new movie. Like, why, bro? And they gave Rob Zombie the bag, bro. Cause Halloween, his first Halloween was fire. The second one, trash, bro.
Yeah,
trash. It was just like, wow, what's the Halloween series gonna do now with this trash on his hand? But again, I don't know, man. Who am I? I'm just a regular guy, start scared guy, you know?
Yeah, I feel it.
Well, man, this is a pretty good episode, guys, you know? We came through, we discussed a couple of things, you know?
Real quick.
Oh.
So it says here the budget for this New Mutants is, and I just Googled it, it's 63 million to 80 million. Do you think they're getting that back?
I don't think a lot of people will watch it like that.
Really?
Yeah. I don't think
even with a year of no Marvel.
You know what? That's probably why they put that out like that. Because it was a year with nothing. They pushed Winter and what's the name back.
Should have put it on Disney Plus.
Yeah. They should have. Because they pushed even Winter and the Vision stuff back. Wonder Vision or whatever. WandaVision.
No. But you don't feel like it's gonna like.
Nah, I don't think
do
he's gonna get
well.
his money. I don't think he's gonna get his money back at all.
Do you think like the end of that movie when they're like, oh man, we're gonna go to the town, 20 miles out? You think we're getting more?
No.
Okay.
I think that's the end of that story.
Okay.
I don't think Disney's gonna invest in some more of that. I think if they do anything, it's probably gonna be in the next Doctor Strange, where you see him probably see Wolverine or something like that. One of the high scale mutants, you know, which is sad because Cyclops wasn't even promoted that well, and none of these things. So I don't know.
He's dead.
Yeah, he died by Phoenix. And the original trilogy, and then in the second one, he was just made off to be a wimp, I guess. I don't know.
That's right.
Yeah, so.
I often forget about that. You understand my knowledge of mutants.
Yeah.
It's the first one.
Yeah.
And then
the second
a couple of scenes from the Wolverine and then Logan.
And the Wolverine. So you just forgot about origins. You forgot about Deadpool going to kill himself.
You don't need origins at all. Not even a little bit.
Oh, Deadpool, you won't get the jokes though.
No.
You don't think so?
No, I'm saying no. Like he's not in my mutant verse.
But
that didn't even happen.
Oh, okay.
Again, X-Men 1.
Mm-hmm.
Some very cut content from the Wolverine. And then Logan. That's it. That's all you get.
But X-Men, oh man, X-Men 1
everything else can go. Including New Mutants.
Whoa. Last Stand was really good. Not Last Stand, First Class.
No.
First Class and Days of Future Past?
All it did was muddy the water.
I thought it was really good.
Look at it now. You got Apocalypse out there. That's what you get. That's what it cost you.
Okay, I would say like this. We did get a horrible Apocalypse from watching that.
Because of Days of Future Past.
But Days of Future Past was done. You know what? For us not getting, Kitty going to the past, I still enjoyed Wolverine and swapping it out with Wolverine going back there. It was pretty good, but I thought First Class was done too well. I love the look that we got on Magneto. Like the only thing I didn't say like I disliked. The only thing I didn't really care for is like that they put Mystique in forefront, like where she was actually like she has never been a core character like that, Yeah. I remember like she came off in one part when she said Rogue was her daughter, but like she's never been in a main spotlight like that.
Shout out to Hunger Games.
Yeah,
that's why.
That's true. That is true. But I don't know, man. I don't think he's gonna make his budget back at all, man. Other than that, dude.
Okay. I don't know if you figured maybe they end up in something Marvel later on.
I think those characters are gone, bro.
Because I think realistically speaking, this is the first Disney
X-Men
mutants.
They're gone. Yeah, they gone.
Okay.
Yeah, they died.
I don't know if that was like they're gonna use it as like a catalyst.
Nah, they died from
I don't know if you maybe thought that.
Yeah, okay. Nah, I think they snapped away.
So this is okay.
Yeah, so it's dust.
Okay. I just want to see your feelings about it, but I don't know.
They dust, bro.
You know how I feel about mutants. So.
Yeah. Hey, they gone. Hey, man, nah, we ain't doing that. But we love mutants. Yay, love those mutants. But yeah, guys, man, thank you guys for tuning in with us, man. We appreciate this. We coming back, man. Like I said, we've been on a little hiatus. I've been a little bit sick every now and then, but I'm back and I'm better. You better?
Oh yeah.
All right, we're better together, man. And make sure you guys follow. Make sure you guys subscribe. Come check me out. I'm gonna put my thing, like I said, my gamer tag up, Sasuke the God. If you guys want to follow me and play some games, I am streaming as well. Dark Souls. Well, yeah, Dark Souls 2. And I've been doing some 5 nights. So let you guys know. Hit us back. Let us know. Jump in the comments. We are out, baby. Peace. Who you with?